Let us see how to build program for Arduino based mini game console bricks game. Let us get into software part. In this we have added libraries for 2.4-inch TFT module. This is for core graphics libraries, and this one is for touch screen, and these are all colors we use for our game operations, and for equivalent we have to add these hexadecimal values for each colors. Then this is a hardware interface to Arduino. So LCD CS, that is the chip select pin of TFT module, is connected to A3, and command and data lines is selector is connected to A2, and write operation LCD write pin is connected to A1 of Arduino, and LCD read pin of TFT module is connected to A0, and reset pin is connected to A4. These are all defined before void setup, and these defined pins are given to LCD TFT functions so that it will initialize the TFT module. So here we use 8MEGA328, that is Arduino Uno board, so that we are defining that in low flash mode. So minimum pressure and maximum pressure, these two are used to check whether the touch is happened or not. So this is the minimum value and this is the maximum value which is returned from touchscreen module. XP is 6 and XM, YP, YM, these are the 4 coordinates we are getting from touch module. So we are passing these values to Arduino using this function called touchscreen function. So here the score size is 30, then the score format is %04D. The game size type is, we are declaring different width and height. Here game size type and game size, and background color is black all the time. Next, it has different bit masks, so we are declaring for future use. Then here we made different structure for this function. In this structure, the game type, we declare different parameters of our game. That is, first one is ball size, player width, player height, exponent, top, rows, column, bricks gap, live, wall, initial value. Then here in game types names we are passing the values of as we declare different parameters. For that parameters we are going to pass the values. For ball size, again player width, height, exponent, top, rows and everything. And when it comes to structure, again ball X size and Y side, X old position and Y side old position, everything we declared in this structure. Then in void setup in Arduino, this is the main function where we are going to initialize all the things. Here we initialize serial monitor with a 9600 baud rate, and a TFT reset is the function where TFT initialize from starting. TFT dot begin with 9341. This 9341 is the chip we are using in that TFT module, so that we have to declare that chip ID. Then the rotation, here it will change the direction of your TFT module. So TFT fill screen, initially we fill screen with a blue color, then introduction screen, it will go to introduction function where you can find that function. Here we declare set cursor, that is set cursor is a function which will declare the position from X and Y directions, and a text size is a function, it will increase or decrease the font size, and text color, in which color you need to, the font should come. So I took white color, if you want you can change the color here, and this is our string what we are going to print on the TFT module. Again let us get back to a void setup. After introduction screen, it will go to the main function called void loop. In void loop, this is the void setup is execute only one time in the function. So while loop is the infinite function, so it will execute forever, infinite loop. In this we call a function called read UI selection and passing the value we already declared before void setup. So it will go to read UI selection function. You can find by Control F. So it will go to read UI function and it will receive the data, whichever data we are passing to this function, it will receive here, and based on that it will perform the task. Here we have ts point tp is the variable which will receive the input from touchscreen point. That means x and y coordination will get at tp. So at the same time here we use whether the user has touch or not by checking the minimum and maximum pressure. If it is greater than minimum pressure and less than maximum pressure, then it will read the value of x and y coordinates. Then based on that it will check if it is position, x position is greater than TFT width by 2, then your baseline will rotate at left side. If it is less than TFT width by 2, then it will move towards left side. So this is for right side and this is for left side. So again let us go to main operations. Here is the loop. Yes. So this is to check the user has pressed or not. Then draw player and game state. Here we have written different functions for different operations. New game. So whenever you lost the game, this function will execute and will come up with a new game. Setup, again clear dialog box, old dialog box and update live from, and in this game we give 3 lives so that user can use up to 3 lives. So scoreboard we have, update the scoreboard, then setup wall, left and right side it will set up the wall. Touch to start, this is the function to start your game. Let me go to touch to start. Here you can see touch to start function. In this it will give a message like breakout and touch to start. So the font sizes are 3 and 2.5 and color is white black and red black combination, and it is waiting for touch. This is the function to get the wait operation. Again it will go to touch operation, wait for touch operation. Here again ts dot get point is the function used to read the data from touch panel. Then it will go to TP variable. Then I am checking the minimum pressure and maximum pressure. If the user has touch, then it will return value as 1, otherwise it will be giving -1. Then the operation will takes place. Next, void setup state sizes. Here we are mentioning TFT height and width of the TFT. Same thing here also, and player x value, ball old and ball new value with the x and y coordinations here. This function is used to update lives, whether if you lost, as I told you, we have 3 lives. In 3 lives, if you lost one time, it will reduce by 1, minus 1. So these lives are in yellow color ball. So next is setup wall. This function is to set up side walls by using this function, and these are the parameters we are passing to set up the wall. And draw bricks, as we are doing the bricks game, we are drawing the bricks with the different parameters. Here you can see the color, brick size and brick gap. Every parameters we are setting is in this function. No bricks, whenever you lost the games, automatically all bricks will erase. This function is used to erase all the bricks. Draw player. Player is nothing but your baseline to catch the ball. Here we use different parameters to draw the player. So player width, player the height and the color of the player, everything we set here. Then we select, if the player value is old, then it will come automatically to the home position. And the draw ball, as we declare draw player here we draw the ball to collect the bricks. So here our ball size is, we declare the ball size with different color. We set red as color So this is the parameters we are setting for ball x and y, ball size and the color is red. Here touch to start is a function to start the game, and game over again touch to start. This function is help to start the game when you lost all 3 lives. So again here we set different parameters, font size, color and background color, everything is set, and update score. In this function we are going to update the score whenever you collect the bricks. That time automatically score will automatically update, and we set different parameters for that. It is in yellow color and background is primary dark color. Brick collision is a function. So whenever you hit on the bricks, it will detect that hit and it will automatically update the score. Corner collision, whenever ball hit on the corner side, it will reflect in that direction itself. So this function will help to check the collision of ball. Hit brick, this function is used to check or sense the ball to hit on the particular bricks. Check border collision, that means if you fail to catch the ball through player or a baseline, this will help to check the border collision. So automatically your lifeline will be reduced by 1. Check ball collisions, here in this function also we are getting, if you fail to catch the ball, we are going to lose the life. Check ball exit, so whenever you game is over, the ball will exit from the display side. Again set bricks, as you finished the first level, then it will set different format bricks. So these functions will help to set the different brick size. In this function is called in void setup. This will execute only one time, that is to initial setup of your TFT display. Next, draw box string. In this we are going to set different color and background for your box size. Clear dialog, again if your game is over, that time it will clear all the dialog box and it will arrange new things. I already explained this. Read UI selection, here we are passing the values, all the parameters we set it in initial stage, and it will receive to this function, and based on that it will wait for user to touch the touch screen. So whenever user touch this touch screen, automatically it will get in a TP and will check a minimum and maximum pressure. If it is greater than minimum pressure, and it will go to inside and it will check where exactly the user has touched. Based on that it will move the baseline or a player. So let us check how to, this is our final code. So let me compile the code. So to check the errors, if there is any error, it will show directly on the your cursor will blink on that particular line, so that you can clear it easily. After compiling, we need to do some necessary settings here. We need to select the board. We are using Arduino Uno, because Arduino have different families, Arduino Mega, Nano we have, but we are using Arduino Uno. So select this Arduino Uno, then go to port, select the port, we are connected to COM5, correct port. Then I think you need not to change any other settings here. Just go to upload. In one click your code will be compiled, then it will convert it into hex file, then upload it into your respective Arduino board. Let us connect it. Your Arduino will reset first, then uploading will start it. You can check here. Now it is uploading. Once it is uploading is done, it will show the uploading is done. Then your Arduino is ready to operate.